Hi guys, it's Thomas Moran here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a lucky 15 whopping prices for Royal Ascot this week starting tomorrow. As I've just done a video with my free best bets of the meeting, but these four are the biggest prices. I wanted to chuck all four of them together. We'll have a 50p each way, lucky 15, and it will pay some money if we get a few winners. If you like these videos, guys, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. So my first bet of this lucky 15 is a horse I thought was absolutely massively overpriced when I was looking this morning, and unfortunately it has been backed in quite a lot. There has been one small non-runner, but the horse I really like the each way play is Docklands. So unfortunately, guys, it was 33 to 1 with AK bets earlier in the day. I don't know if this pop-up will show up for you guys, but just before I started recording, it was 33 to 1 with AK bets, and actually it was 25 to 1 with Paddy Power and Sky Bet, who are doing 4 places. They have since then just withdrawn Sardinian Warrior, but the prices were still up as that had been withdrawn. But now you're looking around 22 to 1 best price. But I would say if you want to take top 4 places, I don't have Sky Bet or Paddy Power. I would take that 16 to 1 each way, top 4 in this race. I liked it even when Sardinian Warrior was in the race, and Sardinian Warrior actually beat it a couple of starts back. So it's another runner that we don't have to beat to get an each way play or potentially win the race. It's a Harry Eustace horse. It's got great form at Ascot. That's a big part of why I like it. I think it's an open race. I think it's hugely overpriced. Like, of course, you know, if it was 10 to 1, 8 to 1, I'm not going to be that interested. But when I saw it at 33s, and I had a very small each way play at 33 to 1, I'll still happily play. I haven't done the lucky 15 yet, but I'll do that, happily back that around 20 to 1, 22 to 1, or if I had the top 4, I would back them, guys. But his Ascot form's really good. Don't know if you can see this here, guys, but won twice at Ascot in 2023, and then since then barely been beaten, come third, second, and second. Both last 2 times have been in Class 1, Group 1 and listed race. Got beaten by Sardinian Warrior there and Sharon by 2.25 lengths in that one. I actually thought it should have won both of those races, so we're in a bit of a weird position. I think we're getting the price because that, you know, I think Kingscote made a bit of a hash of that, and even the race before, I feel it could have won that race. So I just think to start us off, it's the first race at 2:30 tomorrow at Royal Ascot. I think I could see it going off maybe 12, 14 to 1. If we can get 22s, 20s, I think that's a great start to this lucky 15, and really hope that we can potentially get a place. I mean, if it wins, unbelievable, but we are playing for places with these. My second bet, I like this horse. It's another one of my style kind of bets, because I like looking for place bets, and if we can get even 3 places up, it's still going to pay a few quid, but they still have the chance of winning. We had that a couple of times at Cheltenham. We had horses, you know, Bob Ollinger, I thought was a great place bet, but it then went and won at 20 to 1. You know, that's what I'm looking for here. And as you can see, we've got my mate Mozzie with Warren Fenterman taking £5 off from stall 6 at 16 to 1. I thought that was a very big price. I genuinely, when I first looked, some of these you're getting 5 places. Sky Bet 6 again. I would even take you're getting 14 to 1, 6 places. I would definitely take that if you've got Sky Bet there. I haven't actually backed it so far. I will be backing. I'm hoping to get 14 to 1, something like that. But I think it's got an absolutely brilliant place chance. It ran in this race last year and it ran an absolute cracker. Could have won the race, only got beaten 1.25 lengths. It's now £1 higher in the weights, but Warren Fenterman's taking off 5, so we're actually £4 lower. Since then, it hasn't pulled up any trees. It hasn't done unbelievably, but it's still, when it was chasing, still, you know, only getting beat 7 lengths, then 6.75 lengths at Cheltenham in a Class 1. Got beaten by 21 lengths in a Class 1 at Aintree, but I still think it's holding its class there. You can see, it's a very highly rated chaser, very, very highly rated hurdler as well. Doesn't get beat very often. His last two runs at the Curragh and New York weren't amazing, but they weren't too bad. I mean, they were two very top class races off 98. I think a pound lower. I think this sets up well for him. I think good to firm at Ascot, like last year. Wouldn't surprise me at all if we got a top 5 there. We're getting a lovely price again. If you can get 16 to 1, anything around 14 to 1, I think it's an absolutely cracking each way bet. So that is our second runner. My third one, I did have another one earlier, guys. It was 33 to 1. Unfortunately, it has been pulled up later on in the week. So what I'm going to do is, I really like my Cloud at Ascot at 5 o'clock. And I've done another video talking about why I really like that. It's in the Royal Hunt Cup on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. It's still favourite, but it's big price. Group horse in a handicap race, in my opinion. I know Roger Varian, I just watched another one of the preview nights. He's hipped it up. He said this has got a good chance. You could see he was being coy, but he said, we really do like this. When they asked for a nap and a next best, he gave this as one of those. We didn't know which order he meant. 3 from its last 3, course and distance runner. But if you really want to know a little bit more in depth, then check out my other video. I don't want to make this one too long. So there's that one, and you're getting 9 to 2 on that. I think that's a good price. It's not the 33 to 1 that I was hoping, but if it wins, even if it places, you're getting nearly even money. You're getting 1.9 on the place. That's really good. And my last one, to hopefully keep this video fairly short and sweet, and I don't exactly know how to pronounce this, but Puro Sanga for Andrew Balding. I believe it's been dropped £2 for its last run. You look at the form figures and you'll think, oh well, Southwell has come 4th on the all-weather on the Class 2, and then it's come 7th at Newmarket on good ground. But to be honest, it only got beat 2 lengths. It was a bit of a messy race. I think it was held up and it didn't quite work out. I think back at Ascot, likes Ascot, good to firm ground. I think we're getting a cracking price. Dropped £2. This is a top class horse. I think 20 to 1, and this horse goes on Saturday 5 o'clock, the Wokingham Stakes, and that is my last of the 4 lucky 15 selections, guys. So if you like a couple of them, you can chuck them in an each way double or something, or if want to exchange some of yours for any of mine. But if you wanted to do, I'm going to decide here, because they're big prices, I'm not going to do my normal pound each way lucky 15. I only want to do a 50p each way lucky 15, which for people that don't know, it's singles. You get 4 singles, you get your doubles, your trebles, and your fourfold. And I'll just show here, if off 50p each way, it comes to £15, as you'll see here, total stake. And if they all placed, which of course it's going to be tough, but you never know, that's 250, pretty much £256 profit, and we're obviously going to have to very quickly work out what they will be if they all win. It's going to be a monumental amount, 31,400. Obviously that would be a dream, but if you manifest something, you never know, it might just happen. But even if you get 2 or 3 places, you're still going to make probably a little bit of money at those prices. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you that they're all going to run amazing. You'll still make profit if you get 3 places, and to be honest, even if you get 2, you get break even if you get 2. That would be, it's no disaster. And there's no winners there. If you get 1 winner, you get double the odds, sometimes triple the odds with some bookmakers. Please, guys, let me know what you're backing at Royal Ascot, what your lucky 15 would be and who you like. But most importantly, guys, take care.